among mga pasteliatos.
Okay. In today's episode, we will seize the day by what?
To learn
And creative opportunities in parliamentary procedure.
the order in the chaos. The order and chaos, the most common parliamentary mistakes and their fixes.
Just stay tuned and continue watching. Bye!
What are the common mistakes which are committed in the use of parliamentary procedure?
Okay, thank you for that question. The common pitfalls which are committed on the use of parliamentary procedure include: number one, lengthy discussion without motion. So this tends to violate the principle of one thing at a time. It is the main reason the chair gets in trouble in conducting meetings. Discussion without emotion can become a rambling argument rather than constructive discussion. So the chair may stop this rambling by requesting the business be placed before the group in the form of emotion. Number two, failure to confine discussion to the motion before the House. It is the chair's job to keep the meeting on track, so the chair can rule a discussion out of order. Number three, ladies and gentlemen, failure to know and follow the essential steps in the presentation and the disposition of the motion. Number four, the prevalent belief is that once individuals calling, question forces an immediate vote. So this is not true, since it would violate the principle or the principles of majority rule, rights of the minority, and courtesy. There is a procedure for forcing an immediate vote, but it requires a motion of the previous question and 2/3 majority vote. Number five, closing nominations too quickly when conducting elections. Number six, we have voting on candidates in the reverse order from which they were nominated. Now, the Robert's Rules of Order states that candidates should be voted on in order that they are exactly nominated, primarily because the most competent candidates are usually nominated first. Now, the number seven, not calling for additional nominations when a nominating committee is used. So the nominating committee selects candidates that it feels are most competent. However, this does not mean that they must be accepted by acclamation. So the floor must always be open for additional nominations.
Why should we know about parliamentary procedure?
Okay, thank you for that question again. Understanding parliamentary procedure is important because it provides a structured framework for group decision-making, ensuring fair discussion, protecting the rights of the minority, while respecting the majority, and facilitating orderly meetings by establishing clear guidelines for proposing, debating, and voting on motions, ultimately leading to more efficient and effective group actions.
What are the essential actions to successfully navigate legislative assembly along with the parliamentary process?
Okay, thank you. Proper usage of the parliamentary rules will ensure a just and deliberate meeting. Precisely, the basic rules must be applied to ensure a successful meeting. For instance, only one subject may be before a group at one time. Negative motions are generally not permitted. So only one person may speak at any given time, and all members have equal rights. Each item presented for consideration is entitled to a full and free debate and other points of consideration. Hence, proper navigation of a legislative assembly and or meeting can only be observed along with the proper application of the parliamentary procedure. Okay? If the procedure is not used, then we may notice that there will be meetings conducted that will seem endless because the business could have been completed hours ago. There will be or might be confusion as to what exactly is being discussed and or voted on. and there might be an irritation because one person or a small group of people dominate a meeting. So you may feel that you may never get your voice heard of in the group discussion, for instance. There might be a tendency that you will be angry about the decisions made that do not reflect the feelings of the majority of the group. So in order to end the frustration, as I told you in our class, the parliamentary procedure must be used during the conduct of meetings.
Understanding parliamentary procedure is a key to running effective meetings. However, there are common mistakes that can hinder this process. Let me show you the scene 1. Improper motions is referred to a motion that is not relevant to the current discussion.
Good morning, everyone. Before we start the meeting, Ms. Secretary, can you confirm the attendance, please?
Certainly, Madam Chair. We have yourself, Trinidad C, present, Bulaqueña, present, and me, present.
Thank you, Ms. Secretary. The next item on the agenda is a proposal for a new employee and wellness program. Ms. Trinidad, you had a motion to make on this?
Yes, I think that we immediately implement a mandatory yoga session for all employees, sourced from Yoga Moral Blends Online Academy, and it must begin tomorrow.
I'm going to chair point of order. Yes, Ms. Sinio, you are recognized. State your point.
Ms. Trinidad's motion contains several issues. First, it's vague. What kind of yoga? What time of the day? And where will it take place? Secondly, it includes specific vendor implying reimbursement before considering alternatives. And finally, Yoga Guru Blends Online Academy, it's clearly not for them.
Ms. Sinio is correct. The motion lacks necessary details. Ms. Trinidad, can you clarify your motion, providing more specific information about the yoga session?
Well, I just thought yoga would be great. And Glenn offers to discount.
Madam Chair, yes, Ms. Bulaqueña, you are recognized. State your point.
I move to table this motion until the next meeting, so Ms. Trinidad can refine the proposal and we can explore other options.
Is there a second to the motion up the table?
I second the motion.
Very well. All in favor of adopting the motion for the employees and wellness program, say A if anyone is agreeing.
Okay.
All opposed, say nay. The motion to table is carried. We will revisit this at the next meeting.
But wait, I want to remove the part about the Yoga Moral Blends Online Academy. From now, the table now motion.
That is not possible. While the initial motion isn't being discussed, we cannot change its contents at this point. We can renew the motion at the next meeting and we can discuss. Yes, Ms. Sinio.
And to clarify, the motion should follow a guidelines, right? Things like purpose, visibility, and cost.
Precisely. Remember, well-formed motions are crucial for effective decision-making. The Secretary can provide resources. Now let's move on to the next.
The mistake of this scene is that members often make motions that are not vague or not permissible under the established rules. However, their mistakes were solved by always ensuring that motions are clear, specific, and aligned with the agenda. Familiarize yourself with the types of motions allowed. Effective decision-making requires following established procedures. One crucial aspect is maintaining a quorum. What happens when a meeting lacks one? Let's watch a scenario unfold to illustrate the potential pitfalls.
Good morning, everyone. Let's call this meeting in the Budget Allocation Committee to order. Ms. Secretary, Irene, please confirm the attendance, please.
Certainly, Madam Chair. We have yourself, Trinidad, present, Sinio, present, Bulaqueña, present, and me, present. Tan is absent.
Thank you, Ms. Secretary. Okay, let's proceed to our first agenda item.
Are we sure we have enough people to produce a book at the meeting? I don't think so. Is it called up question?
Therefore, I propose that we allocate 10,000 pesos to marketing and marketing all in favor. Excellent. Motion passed. Next item.
I'm sorry, I'm late. Traffic is in my
wasn't time for the last part of the meeting.
Madam Chair, with all due respect, I believe we should review the votes taken before Ms. Tan arrived. We didn't have a quorum at that time.
Ikuro, I thought we're good.
The committee has 6 members. A quorum requires 4 members to be present to conduct business. Any vote taken without a quorum are invalid.
So, that Marian initiative vote wasn't actually valid?
It seems to me a procedural error. This highlights the importance of always verifying 3 cents of the quorum before making any decisions.
We should restart the items discussed before Ms. Tan arrived. Now that we have a quorum, those decisions can be made legitimately.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ms. Secretary. We'll review the vote on the marketing initiative.
The mistake of this scene was the meeting proceed without the required number of members present, leading to invalid decisions. Before that, they should confirm the quorum before starting any meeting. If the quorum is not met, postpone the meeting until enough members can attend. A point of order is a formal way for a member to interrupt a discussion and ask the chair to rule on whether a procedural rule is being followed.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's meeting of our organization. I trust you've all had a chance to review the agenda I sent out earlier. Here is my announcement. As your chairperson, I've decided regarding a special project that I believe will benefit our organization. I am allocating funds for this project, and each member of our organization will be required to contribute a certain amount.
Excuse me, Madam Chair. What is the project about?
It's a project that will benefit our society.
But how much will each member have to contribute?
That will be announced later.
Excuse me, Madam Chair.
Yes, Your Honor.
I raise a point of order. You didn't consult us. Before making this decision, and we don't even know the details of this project.
It's not necessary to consult everyone for every decision.
That's not fair. We have the right to know how our money is being used.
Yeah, this is lack of transparency and accountability.
I thought we were a democratic organization.
This is ridiculous. We demand an explanation. Guys, let's try to be calm and resolve this issue.
I'm the chairperson, and I know what's the best for this organization. I didn't need to consult with every member for every decision. My leadership is what's going on to take this organization to the next level.
Madam Chair, I insist that you provide a clear explanation for this project.
Yes, Madam Chair. We need the transparency and accountability.
I've already explained enough. You'll just have to trust my judgment on this one.
We don't trust your judgment. We demand a vote on this decision. I thought we were a team.
This is dictatorship. Let's not get personal. We need to find a solution.
Order! Meeting adjourned.
Members overlook procedural discrepancies, allowing chaos to ensue. Any member could raise a point of order when error occurs. For them to create a balanced and smooth air on the meetings, encourage the members to raise points of order whenever they notice a violation, ensuring that the rules are consistently appealed. Rush voting is allowing members to vote without adequate discussion or understanding of the motion. Let's look on how they will handle the situation.
Point of order, Madam Chair. I move that we reconsider the vote due to rush voting procedures. We can just push through decision without proper consideration and explanation. It's not fair to the council members or the community we serve.
I second the motion. Rush voting undermines the integrity of our council and can lead to poorly informed decision. Furthermore, it's essential that we follow bylaws and procedures to maintain transparency and accountability.
Overruled, we have already voted and decision stands. We cannot delay this process any further. We have a deadline to meet and we need to move forward.
But, Madam Chair, this is a clear violation of our council's bylaws. We must follow proper procedures to ensure fair representation. Rush voting is not only unfair, but it is also undemocratic. We're supposed to be representing the people, not pushing through our own agendas.
I agree with you, Secretary. Can we review the bylaws to ensure that we are following our procedures? I don't want to see us decide that we will get the regret. What's the hurry? Why don't we take the time to do this right?
Let's take a step back and try to find compromise. We all want what's the best for our community, but we need to make sure we're doing it in fair and transparent way. Can we discuss possible alternatives and find solution that works for everyone?
I agree with Madam Chair. Let's work together to find a solution that benefits everyone. We owe it to ourselves, our community, and our constituents to make informed decisions.
I concur. Let's prioritize transparency, accountability, and fairness in our decision-making process.
Fine, we'll table the motion and revisit it at the next meeting, but let's make sure we prepare to make a decision then.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think this is a step in the right direction.
I'm glad we're taking time to do this right.
Let's continue to work together to find solution that benefit for everyone. Meeting adjourned.
Chaotic. The solution for that is they should allow sufficient time for the discussion before voting. Summarize key points to ensure the clarity before a vote is taken. By being aware of these mistakes and implementing the suggested solutions, organizations can enhance the effectiveness of their meetings and ensure adherence to parliamentary procedure.
I achieved my EQs through the formula of 1H plus 3Ps. Hard work, patience, perseverance, and prayers. My father died when I was at the age of 7. And secondly, hard work is my weapon to endeavor the hardest to reach my dreams and ambitions in life. Patience counts so much because along the way, there are trials in life that I need to face squarely, no matter what. Perseverance is the key to success. No matter the odds you have been, if you have the courage to persevere, you will reach the pedestals of success. Of course, with prayers to the Almighty, everything is possible with God. So remember the formula, the 1H plus 3Ps, to become successful in life. Viewers, remember this point, life is a song. We harmonize words and melody in our lives. We sing life's refrain until we get the lyrics right and understand the message it brings. We pause in interludes to help catch our breath and we train our focus on the bigger picture, our purpose in life. And we dance. We dance to uncover the mystery that life's music conceals. We step to it to find our unique rhythm, fast, slow, wild, and peaceful. At times, we stumble, we fall, we miss the beat. We just have to sing, just dance, for God sings and dances with us. He's forever humming, hugging, leading, guiding, even carrying us. So every lyric and every step with Him in our life's outro. Thank you for watching, my dear friends.